Hello, I am Kodili-nye. Welcome back. This is another round of street vlogging where we discuss the homeland, where we talk about improvements, and where we basically turn things around. And our activism is actually hitting to the right areas, and so because of you, the establishment, the political establishment, and the bourgeoisie, they are actually responding, and they must respond because of their inabilities and their carelessness. That's why people are actually suffering. They created so much problems, and every day they keep on creating new ones. We are going to talk about the new ones they are creating, because if we don't follow them bumper to bumper, pillar to pillar, they keep on creating problems upon problems, because that's in their nature, to create issues for the people instead of basically solving it. Sometimes they create more problems. They turn around and say, oh, we have just dealt with this one. They open up another kind of one. That's what has been happening. But wherever you are joining us from, I say to you, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your geographical expression or geographical location. I am so called Nnewi, the son of the wonderful. So what are we going to discuss today? Report reaching me, and a lot of chatters and comments is now talking about the mess around the roads Nnewi, that refuge has taken over major streets. I know I've been noticing a lot of people talking about it, but now it's now escalating. The local administration has actually failed. And remember, as I said before, that in Nnewi, as we have already said, has not been opportune with good leaderships the political leadership. I talked about in the past, whereby Nnewi keep on producing senators and all those things, but none has actually attracted anything significant or anything that can outlive them. Basically, what they were doing is, if they gather something like 100 million or 200 million from the constituency project, they come and distribute 5 million or 10 million to the people, and people clap for them, not knowing that the whole money should have been used to change life, which would have resulted to the majority of the people being happy, having a good infrastructure. And people are clapping for them, not knowing that they are being deceived. And you see those politicians riding many convoys, expanding their wealth, and they are becoming richer by day. You ask yourself, why are they getting richer if they are not taking from the people? Because basically, a lot of the political class has nothing. A tangible thing they are doing. Once they get into office, they become richer. And their compounds, everything is, they increase in wealth without unexplained wealth. So, but that's not what we are talking today. What we are talking today is the danger of epidemics in Nnewi. Because Soludo, as we are calling him, and his government, even the local councils, has not done much in the environment. And I had the Asmawa bulls the other day talking about any complaint from any council about refuge. He will call them immediately, call the chairman, call these things, and say, so and so place there's been, and all those things. You'll be asking yourself, in a workable system, how dare the beans are completely covering the roads? The roads are dirty already. Remember, there are sand dunes. Most of the roads are very unkept. And now, People don't have anywhere to put the bin. They have to dump it in the middle of the road. And because of inability of those concerned to do the right thing, to provide spaces where the bins should be dumped. And because they are not doing house-to-house collections, this has escalated things. Most of the markets are overtaken by rubbish. And that's why people keep on saying that Soludo doesn't have an environmental commissioner. He hasn't got an environmental policy. And people keep on saying, oh, but there's a man they call Odumegu, Felix Odumegu, that is the commissioner. But it's only commissioner, as many said or alleged, it's only in the television and having symposium. But in the streets of Anambra State, it's nothing to write home about. And in Nnewi's territorial zone where he come from, even the place, they showed the clip of him dancing with the villagers in Ezinifite. In our war, even is Ezinifite. The mess in the road there is something, it's not something to write home about. And remember, he's still the Commissioner of Environment. So the governor, because he doesn't have a policy on environment, that's why for almost going to 3-4 years, he has not been able to solve common environmental issue. Just packing the bins and putting it in the right place has become a rocket science. This doesn't actually cost money because all are being paid by people. It's not free of charge. And there's money to make from those waste. So I don't know why a simple cleaning up the roads, getting the bins, providing spaces where they put it should be a rocket science. I don't know why it should be a problem getting the bins from house to house, door to door. It shouldn't be a problem. In the Nnewi, we have nothing producing all these vehicles, trailers, and all those payloaders. And they can also use CNG. They can use also solar paneled, smaller tricycles that will go from home to home to pick up bins from the people. They can recycle most of those bins. But now the local administration in Nnewi has totally failed. People, we are saying this thing for months now, that things are not working, that everywhere is covered by bins. And we said, okay, let's leave it and see if let's give them a benefit of doubt. But now, even the roads are being taken over by these heaps of bins, rubbish. So this is another problem they are creating. They say they solve one problem, they create triple of these problems. That's what we are saying. That is not just about saying that you are a government and without solving any problem. So if the government keep on creating more problems, so the government is having issue. So we don't expect a prof, the governor of Anambra State, to allow himself not having a workable solution. I'm telling you, as I said in one of the vlogs I did one day, I say, if you give me the Anambra environment as a commissioner, I'm telling you, within 6 months you will not notice Anambra State anymore. You will not believe what we are seeing because the whole place will be transformed. You know, there are a lot of policies that can change things. But the government must put these policies and must do the evacuation of waste. It must do it from house to house. So, bless me, sorry. So that's the issue at stake. Because if they don't do these things, the ordinary man, ordinary people in the street has nowhere, they have no hope of dealing with this issue. Because the government must lead from the front. The government must do the right thing. If the government chooses not to do the right thing or close their eyes to the cries of the people, that's where there's a problem. People have been crying for roads, but also, how about the environment? People are contracting a lot of infections because of the nonchalant attitude of these government officials. The local government, the Soludo must see to that the local government start working. So the local government must work. And those chairmen, some of them doesn't know what they are meant to do. You had the other day, the mayor was asking, oh, where is the problem? Where is the distance? The mayor and his age doesn't actually look at the problem of the around them. They are asking other people to show them the problem. Whereas they are moving on top of those unkept roads. They are driving from there to their various places, and they are not ashamed of those market areas that are so made a mess. Everywhere filthy, everywhere very bad. They have not seen it. They don't care. They keep on deceiving the people and saying, oh, can you show us where the beans are? Can you show us this and this and so. So I'm telling you, even if they are blind, they can feel the odor, the bad odor, the bad smell from all these areas. So I don't know why our people has become so wicked and our people have refused to change. So we are not opportuned with leadership. That's our major issue. It's not the resources, it's just the leadership. The leadership has become a failure. So, but they have a room to improve. If they can improve now, because a chairman of a local government or even the government of the state, 6 months, 1 year should have sorted this problem once and for all. That's how you know a government that cares. So you solve the problem once and for all. It's not every day we are talking about waste disposal, environment and all those. It shouldn't be something that we keep on talking about, we keep on repeating ourselves. So this is something that a workable solution should be put in, and punitive measures put in place for those who break the law on environment. But you cannot penalize anybody if you have not done your own groundwork. If you have not started taking waste from house to house, door to door, and you have not provided places that this waste should be safely managed, that's where the problem is. And that's why many people have become sick in our homeland. I don't know what you think about this, but I hope you will help us to share this, because you see, once you are sharing these things, it will draw the attention. You see the activism about Nnewi, see what has happened. The Soludo has to be dragged out from his office to go and do the right thing, because they don't bother. They always allow the people to be shouting until the people have suffered, until they now respond. But it can help us to save many lives. I am so Kodili-Nye, the son of wonderful. See you in the next one, and have a wonderful time wherever you are. And God bless you. Bye.